Hey y'all, get ready with me. I have to run errands today, and this is my first beginning to end video. So, we're gonna do soft glam, emphasis on the soft. This is usually what I do on a Saturday or a light day in the office. Not anything like really heavy versus like what I would do for a photo shoot or even for an event for church. So what I'm gonna do is just clip my hair back and we're gonna get everything prepped and to get ready to go. So I am applying the primer to my face. I'm using the MAC Studio Fix primer. I'm just patting everything into my skin just to get everything ready. And then at the beginning of the video, I listed on the video the products I'm using. So this is, I guess, what I call your bougie black girl on a budget look. The other products that I use, like my powders and setting powders, things like that, I'm not using today. This is all just a simple Saturday light on the go, run errand, but you don't want to look dead look. So I'm using just contour powder. I'm not baking. I'm not all the other stuff that I would do any other time. This is not it. So yeah, I'm doing my brows with a pencil I got from the beauty supply. I do dark brown just because I want it to be soft and natural looking. I think when you use a jet black pencil, it's very harsh and it's not very natural. And so I'm using my e.l.f. brush with the concealer just to carve out and kind of clean up my brows a little bit. And when I do my brows, I use a flicking method. I can't describe it, but it kind of makes the pencil mimic hair, if that makes sense. I don't like those hard square brows. It just doesn't look natural to me. So this is just what I do. It's like a messy but neat look. Like I want it to look as natural as possible because again, it's Saturday. I'm just going out to run errands. I'll probably go grab Caribbean food later on. But again, this is just what I do on a random Saturday. So I'm just cleaning up the brow with the concealer, again, just to make it as neat as possible. And I clean up any extra product around the bridge of my nose. So now I'm getting the jet black pencil to fill in the sparse areas, lightly in areas to make some of the air quote hair pop out. So it looks like actual hair. And I do it on top of the dark brown in certain areas to kind of give it a 3D hair effect. And then I clean up any product. And then I'm going back with the powder just to kind of mattify my brow because I'm not doing eyeshadow. I'm not highlighting. I'm not doing any heavy conceal. All the things I would do, like again, for an event, for a photo shoot, for a major service for church, not doing any of that today. So emphasis on soft glam. So the bronzer, all that stuff, we're not doing that today. On to the next. So I'm using Maybelline Fit Me products in 334 and 368. And because as you can see, most black women are skin, we don't have just one shade. We have dimension to our face. So what I'm doing is I'm actually creating my shade only because one shade is normally too light, one is usually too dark. And so what I have done over the years is I get a shade up and a shade down, and then I mix them together and blend that, and that's how I come up with my exact shade for my face. And I've tried this with multiple brands, and no matter what brand I purchase, whether it's Juvia or MAC or Maybelline, whomever, I always have to blend. So I use Maybelline Fit Me a lot of times outside of Juvia, which is my other product I love, and I just concoct my own personal shade that way. So I'm just taking my e.l.f. brush just to kind of swatch the color that I've created around my face. And then we're just going to blend this in with a beauty blender. I do spray my beauty blender, and this is my own personal blend, which I'm not going to tell you what I use, but it locks in the product. And so I'm going to just blend it out across my face. And the key to this is blend, blend, blend. And for a more natural look, The more you blend it, the more the sponge will kind of move that product around. It will warm up with your skin. So if you feel like, oh, I applied too much, no worries. Just flip the sponge over, rotate the sponge to another side, a clean side of the sponge, and it'll help pick up some of that product. If you want a heavier application, then don't blend as heavily. Like, of course, you want to blend, but you're gonna be a little more light-handed as you blend because you do want the coverage. So I'm going in with my concealer, and I'm using a lighter shade here under the eye, in the corners around my nose, outer corner of my eye, and then I'm going just dotting lightly on my nose, then the forehead, and then of course Cupid's bow and the chin area. Now I'm going to grab the darker concealer and I'm going to hit the um, top portion of my cheekbone. I had to grab that. I was actually looking for the shade. I couldn't find it, and then I found it. And that's just me moving the concealer a little bit more. So now I'm going in with the darker shade of concealer, also Ruby Kiss, and I'm putting that in my cheek area. I tend to have, I guess, I have high cheekbones. I think I do. And I'm also putting that on the lower jaw just because we want to carve out the jawline a little bit more. And I'm just watching that. And then I'm going back in with the other shade of the concealer in the lower jaw area. We let that dry down for 2 minutes. You can also use your hand makeup fan to do that. But if you dry down the concealer, you'll get a heavier application. You'll get a more full coverage. And then I'm using one of the double-ended makeup brushes. Of course, you're gonna spray your face and then blend that out. And that's what I'm about to do. And here we go. And I usually can't talk. I usually begin in the center of my face and blend out because you do want to make sure you have most of the concealer concentrated in those key areas where the light is hitting your face first, and then the light disperses out across your face. And so I always blend bottom up, and I always blend the inside or the center part of my face last, if that makes sense. And I do this because I want to ensure the concealer under my eye and in the corner of my eye is the lightest part of my face. And I don't want to compromise the areas I've concealed. And you want to make sure that you really conceal this. You blend very well when you do this because you don't want a dark spot or light patch. So just take your time and lightly blend everything in. I just do this so much. I move pretty quickly just because I do this 3 or 4 days a week when I go into the office. If I'm working from home, I don't do my face. So then I'm going to spray again with my personal blend of my personal setting spray. And we're going to dry. And believe it or not, we are pretty much 80% done. This is literally super light, super easy, and it doesn't require a lot of product. And I'm just letting this dry down pretty good. So next I'm going back into that same Ruby Kiss concealer powder palette, and now we're going to set our liquid concealer, and I work from the corner of the nose upward because I don't want patches of powder, and it just diffuses so much better and it helps you to control the product. And then once I do that, I'd hit the forehead, the nose, chin, and Cupid's bow. Then I go in with the lighter shade, and what I'm doing right now is actually that's the I guess like a peachy color. I put that on the upper cheek area, lower eye area, because it's a great way to blend so you don't have a line of demarcation from that lighter powder down into your cheekbone where we're going to add the darker powder. It's a great transition shade. Lord, I can't talk. Transition shade. It's a great transition shade. So now I'm going in with that darker powder just in the cheek area, just to kind of make my cheeks pop out just a little bit. And I will also place this around my temple area, and I'll kind of move it up. And you're going to blend that out. Make sure you blend it out because you don't want hard patches of product in your cheeks, and it's going to look natural. Also, I just kind of move it around in the forehead area. So I'm going back in to pick up more product of the lighter shade, and I'm popping that under the darker shade, if that makes sense, to kind of carve out the cheeks, if that makes sense. I'm not, this is my first video doing this, so please bear with me if I'm not explaining it properly. I think because I do it so much, I just do it, but then trying to explain is another story. So now I'm just blending everything in. So pretty much I put the darker powder on my cheeks, and then I do the lighter tones like under my eye, under my cheekbone, and I do the lighter shade in the corners of my eyes and the lower part, because I want my eyes to stand out and to draw the attention up. It will help brighten, open up your eye and make you look more awake, if that makes sense. And it will draw your attention to my eyes. And now I'm just blending that in because, again, that dark contour, we don't want that to be strong because I am doing a soft glam look. So the key is always soft, soft, soft. Now I'm going to spray my face again just to kind of pull everything together and make everything cohesive. And y'all, this is pretty much the final look. And as I said before, I'm not doing highlighter and bronzer and pressed powder and baking and setting powder, and not doing all this. This is a soft, simple look for someone that is new to makeup, of just getting more acclimated into makeup with very little product. If you watch this video, as you can see, I use the same 2 or 3 products over my whole face, my entire face. So this mascara, y'all, I got this from Beauty Supply. It was like $3, I think. In black. It's in jet black. Popping this in, and the reason why I do mascara before I apply my lashes, so my the lashes that I apply have support, and because when you apply lashes and then your lashes are just naked lashes, if you've ever seen someone and their lashes tend to look like they're wilting, it's probably not the best word, but it just helps to support your lash. It gives your lash better support of the weight of the inserts that you're going to use. And so this adhesive, it's a 2-in-1 lash adhesive / liner that I also got from the Beauty Supply. It's from the company Broadway. I found it a few years back and I love it. It's what I use. And I love it because the applicator is so easy. You wash it on as if you're putting on eyeliner, and you wait about 30 seconds or so, let it get tacky, and then you literally just pop on your eyelash and go. It's so easy to use. I got these lashes from Shein. These are the lashes I had on yesterday, or the day before yesterday, so that's why the corner has eyeshadow on them. But we're gonna use it for this video, and I'm running errands, so it doesn't matter. And as you can see, I literally just pop the lash on because the adhesive, it gets tacky very quickly. And this is how I put on my lashes when I do wear them. And I usually start from the corner or middle, and then I just work it in, and boom, my lashes are on. And I take my finger and just kind of move it to where I want them placed on my lash line, and boom, my lashes are done. So now the same pencil I use for my eyebrows, I'm going to put that on my lip. And I tend to overdraw my lip liner, if that makes sense, just because I want a fuller effect. And so um, if you want to just give more volume to your lips, just overdraw them just a little bit and just get that dark brown color in very well, as you can see. And it also it will create a great boundary when we apply the lip butter in just a moment. So again, Ruby Kisses. Noticing a theme here, Ruby Kisses. Now I do use the NYX or NYX lip butters as well, but I could not find it, but I found this one. I think it was in my purse. I just grabbed it for this video just to grab something. And so just, I love my nudes and natural colors. So this is what I'm using. And no special technique, y'all. I literally just washed it on, just swiping it on. And there's my face. I think I did okay. Let me know what you think about that. And this is the final result. As you can see, very natural, but very pretty, very soft. I think I did okay. Now, y'all, we gotta curl this hair. So I took this wig install out yesterday, and I washed it, let her air dry. It is a 13 by 6. Details about this unit is available on my TikTok. I have not placed this hair into my Amazon storefront yet, only because to me, the tail sign, the truth about a wig is after you've taken it down and reinstalled it. That's when you know if you have OG hair. And y'all, I think she's a winner. So later on this week, I think I am going to go ahead and do a review on this hair, and I will place a link in my Amazon storefront very soon. So just stick around. I'll let you know when I do that. So I got this powder brush from the beauty supply, and I'm using some IC hair protectant. And I put my flat iron on 390 only because I just don't want to burn this hair. I know a lot of girlies out there do 400, 410, 425, 450, but when you do that, it's human hair. So just like with their natural hair, if you keep doing that, you're going to burn and damage and destroy the hair. So I lowered it to 390 just to give it like enough heat to put a light bump or curl in it, because why? It's Saturday, I'm running errands, and just enough to give the hair some body. Off camera, I did use my pressing comb with a wax stick to kind of slick down that middle part and in the crown area, because when this hair dries, it has a very wavy texture, and I wanted to ensure that it was laying flat on my head. So I got the wax stick and I did the press and comb technique off camera before this video. And as you can see here, I'm just going through and just quickly curling the hair. Now, when I first got this hair, you all, out of the pack, this is a 26 inch, and this is the first time I've ever had a 26 inch. So I took scissors and I put layers lightly around my face just to give it some framing. I just did the side part today because this past week I've been doing a middle part. So if you go on my Instagram and other content that I've created from this past week, and it's a middle part, it's this hair, I just move the part to the side versus the middle part. I love the fact that with this hair, it doesn't take much um, to put curl into it. It likes heat, but because I love this. Oh, also, this hair is not silky straight. it kind of has like a blowout feel, which I like. And I don't get me wrong. Now I love my silky straights, but this texture, it is more on the natural side, and it's very much it's giving blowout, and I really it's very reminiscent of a blowout, and I'm really liking it. So again, the whole time doing this video, I've been nervous because it takes a lot to be in front of the camera, to talk, to really put yourself out there. And so um, I'm proud of myself for doing this video, and hopefully um, I'll do more. We'll see. But yeah, this is my first time doing beginning to end my first get ready with me hair and makeup tutorial or video, whatever. So thank you for joining my beauty or glam vlog, and I guess at some point I will do one where I'm actually talking, but right now um, this is what it is giving. This is what I'm doing right now. So, and as you can see, y'all, these layers, look how voluminous that is. This hair was very brassy when I purchased it, and so I did a 40 volume developer with a like a chocolate um semi permanent from, I believe, Miss Clairol, and I toned it, and so it kind of gave it some ash blonde to the color, and toned it all the way down, because y'all, when I first got this hair, it was so brassy and so bright. I love the texture of the hair. It was just the color was not what I desired, and so I toned it, and that's how I achieved this color. So, which I covered that in my TikTok video. So I may port that video over to my YouTube channel, but yeah, you can follow me also on TikTok and catch that. But yeah, this is what the result this is the result I got from toning the hair. And I did, like I said, I did the layers myself in the front. I didn't do a lot of layering in the back, only because I don't know why. I guess I could. Let me know if you think I should add layers or just leave it as is. I am loving how it is taking to this Maybelline flat iron, titanium iron. And this is only 390 degrees. So imagine, let's say if I did bump it up to the 410 degrees, what type of curl I would get. But I really don't feel that's necessary, especially with such a loose curl. Now, normally after I do my hair, I set it. Right now I've been using the Tresemme holding spray. But because I literally just washed and saw this hair and it's clean, it's so clean, I don't really want to put a lot of product on it today because it's Saturday and I'm just going to run errands. So if the curl, and it's very humid today, so if the curls fall, it's fine. Because why, y'all? It's Saturday. It's Saturday. So it's okay. Y'all, I'm always like dropping stuff. And this hair is very thick, which I love. And sometimes when you order hair, it can be thick at the top, and then by the time you get to the end, not so much. But I love the density of this unit. I do believe it's 200%. The density is 200%. I'll have to check. But once I do the review and just verify those specifications, I will let you know. But if I recall, I think this is a 200 density unit. or a wig. Can you believe like I'm almost done? Um, if you remember from the beginning till now, I think too, because I've been doing this for so long, I can do my face and hair in a relatively short amount of time. Years ago, I used to have my own lash brand called Kamiki Mink Lashes. I believe the Instagram page is still available, although I no longer do lashes, but I was a part of a glam group called the Real Glam Room, and we had our own glam squad or team, and we did hair, makeup, lashes, like full service beauty. And we also had things for men too, like barbering. We had someone there if you needed manicure, pedi, full service glam squad, and we worked the Stellar Awards in Las Vegas 2 years in a row. We worked at the SLS Orleans, and we also worked at the Orleans Hotel and the Las Vegas SLS Hotel. So that was a great experience. Shout out to the Real Glam Room and Queen Campbell and Charles West, Narkita Neal, Yolanda Morant, Christy Elizabeth. I met so many amazing people when I was a part of that glam squad. We had a great time. And y'all, I'm almost done. So I'm just gonna just curl this section. I guess it's like around the sideburn or just some loose hair. And I'm going to tuck that behind my ear. And boom. Oh, let me get this little piece. Y'all, don't you hate when you have that one little piece that just wants to pop out? But we're gonna pop it right back in. Guys, is that what the kids say? This is the final result. So this is my soft glam look, family. I try to do what I could. You know, I think I did pretty good for someone that's just going to run errands and get Caribbean food, right? Okay, curl. Y'all see the body? You see the material, right? A little flirty, fun. Okay. Y'all, I forgot to put makeup in my part. So I got the little concealer brush from earlier. It has product on it, so I'm just literally rubbing it on the part. That's all. And then off camera, I ended up cleaning up my edges for my install as far as like a little more makeup and stuff. So don't come for me in the comments. So let's try this again. Natural light, no filter, y'all. This is just sunlight and melanin. What? Black doesn't crack. That's what I've been told. Yeah, my braces off. I'm so excited. Let me know what you think, y'all. Thanks for watching my video. Like and drop a comment.